Hello everyone, welcome to Fiaura, and I'm not gonna lie, I suck in main battle tanks. Great way to start off a main battle tank boot camp, isn't it? The instructor fully admitting that she sucks. But here I am, driving a Leopard 2 AV. It's definitely me, because that's Fiaura right there. So, how do you drive these main battle tanks in global operations? You are an aggressive hammer from hell. The objective points are your anvils. You fear nothing. Just flat out. And you don't fire your gun unless the range is 150 or closer in most cases. You heard me. You don't fire your gun till you're literally within 150 meters or closer. Because your job is to keep the enemy pushed back. You are to secure points. You are to force an engagement. And you are to get those little annoying AFVs and light tanks the hell out of here by showing them who's boss. Fire on the move and just go right in. So you can see I lay down smoke for me and Spitfire as we cap out this point. Now once I've capped out the point, I'm not sitting here. I'm advancing. Under fire. I don't care. I see the Bradley. I tag the Bradley. Bradley goes down. I don't see any other threats around me, but I do see potential to lay down some covering fire, which I do. Me firing into this center point here is going to potentially help us secure the bridge, secure the carrier. That's a Leopard 2. That's a tier 7 that I'm now pinging away at. Ah. Ooh, bounce. What the hell's shooting me? It's shooting me from this direction. I know that much. And, you know, Leopard 2 here is going to give me his booty. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it hard. Now, notice that the aim circle is not exactly where I was aiming, because I was aiming significantly lower than where these rounds are landing. It's actually aimed at the traverse arc of the round. And at this point, I notice the Fox is behind me. And I try so very hard, but it's not going to happen. And I also notice the RDF, and I tell Sophie, get your head down. I'm going in. And when I say I'm going in, I am going to force this RDF to fight me. Don't see me slowing down. Like I said, you have no fucking fear. And now we're switching to heat shells for this guy. I'm taking some HEI from the Bradley. He'd be better off with armor piercing. Lucky shot to the top of the tank. But this RDF is not going to get very far. He got to the side, but that's it for him. Oof. And I'm getting hit in the rear, but that's okay. I have stalled them completely. They have to come deal with me if they want to take that cap. So right now, we're just racking up points because I'm keeping them completely off of the cap. I didn't quite get around the corner to shoot. If I had, then I might have killed this Terminator. Terminator firing AP rounds at my top, doing no damage. Ow. So now I know I'm going to die. I'm going to try to make it count. Probably shouldn't have rocked back here, but that hurt. Trying for the Terminator kill, and nope. Going to get killed by the 72. I'm okay with that. I did twice my HP and damage in that life. I killed a couple guys. And now the one cap is stalled out completely. There's no chance of them being able to get to the one cap. Because the one cap's gone now. We're back up. We're onto the new objectives. Now it is my job as an MBT, again, to force the fight. Have I respawned yet? I am. So as you can see, I've now spawned up here to go for the 4 cap. I'm going straight in hard, not even caring. Hetty's trying to hold out, but Hetty's in a light tank, and against another light tank, he's going to have an issue of not being able to hold it. I'm telling them to try to force that Terminator off 5 or get a reset. They got a reset on the Terminator. So long as they keep stalling him out on 5, as you can see, I fire on the move at long range. You just keep going. Like, you guys are about to see me drive a main battle tank pretty damn well. Just give you fair warning. I'm going right in. I'm firing on the move, and I'm not stopping until I'm in that objective circle. And hey, look at that. Full reset. I don't have enough shot at the RDF anymore, but I do have this shot at the 72. I'll take it for 470 damage. Throw out the smoke grenade and get into this cap circle. Now I'm forcing the fight. Good night. And there's a Leopard 2. Not something I can deal with on my own because I am a lower tier. But hey, if he's going to give me enough of his side to hit him with a heat shell, I'll slap him with it. And I'll pay attention to this Bradley who's shooting missiles at me. Ow. Leopard 2 comes out. He's probably going to shoot me in the rear. Yep. But then my friends have arrived. And that's all I have to do. I just have to hold out till reinforcements arrive. Missiles are flying everywhere. But by God, I'm going to kill this son of a bitch. You may be a tier higher, but I'm better. Ow, 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 ow. Get turned just enough. Get the front around. Plant it in. Advance on the Terminator. I've got 32 HP, bitch. You failed. You dead. Go take it to the base. I don't care that I have 32 hit points. You take the fight to them. Get rid of that shit. He's firing Sabo at me, trying to get a pen. I get a smack. You're not going to pin me with your Sabo. I'm sorry. If that shot, if I'd taken a half second to really make sure that shot counted. And here he is, just bouncing off my upper plate, time and again. Plant one in him. I refuse to die. Almost reloaded in. Oh, I shouldn't have backed up so much. Should have stayed in close. Should have stayed in close. But hey, they have not yet capped 4. That's how hard you fight in the MBT. You get in their face and you tell them you are going to kill me. You are going to have to kill me to get me to back off. And you make them do it. You rush the lighter vehicle. You rush straight in there. Doesn't matter if it's a light vehicle, an MBT, whatever. You go in and you fight it. And that's how you do it. Now the objectives have changed. By the time they capped 4, we'd already basically won that objective round. We had won it. And now I see 7. And I see all of these bunkers. And something important to remember with the bunkers. Don't stop! Their ATGMs are slow, and if you go full freaking speed in most vehicles, I'm about to show you guys an MBT doing it. Look at the hail of missiles. Now I have to be careful here. There's a tank in front of me. There's bunkers off to my right. I got to get back down and get covered. Got to stay covered up from both of them in order to cap 7. If we take 7, there we go. So again, I'm aggressive. I'm in their face. I'm taking the fight to them. I am dictating where this fight is going to happen. Now I get a little cheeky. Get a shot in. And I forget about the pillboxes. So that's going to kill me. Don't forget about pillboxes. AFV drivers, if you see enemy pillboxes, remember, go watch the AFV video. It's your job. Stop and shoot them. Your autocannon can rip apart those pillboxes a lot faster than a main battle tank gun can. They have armor rating 0, so nothing bounces. I don't know what this Stingray 2 is doing, but he should be over there fighting with that chieftain. Now they started capping 7, and they have a chance of coming back. However, I'm back in this. I'm heading to 7. Just flat out. As you can see, there is somebody shooting at those pillboxes. Again, if you're an AFV driver and the enemy spawns pillboxes, just use your machine gun. You get credit and points for it, so don't worry about that. You're going to get money and you're going to get XP. And it really helps your team for you with the autocannon to take out the, you know, just damage sponges that those things are. Now, Hetty goes in and gets hit. I come up and I'm right in behind him. I'm going to pay for this. I know I am. Ow. Ow. But I'm okay with that because there's Sophie. Ah, didn't get the pen, but don't need it. We've now swarmed in 7. We're taking and holding this position. And I notice, hey, wait a minute. I can be cheeky and take that bunker out. So as you guys can see, I've got just the bare tip of the bunker in my sights. Just enough to hit it. And it's gone. Now, I'm going to go and tell you, most of my shots in the MBT are not made from sniper mode. They are made on the move, just pointing and clicking. I see this Terminator. I'm going to go fuck him up. As you might have noticed, I've been fucking up Terminators this whole match. Heavily armored AFVs like that, MBTs are just specialized to rip them apart in most cases. How are you doing, friend? How you doing? You forget about me? Oh, but that's okay. Now we start to go up onto the carrier to take the thing up here, and I go, wait a minute. Oh, am I gonna get 2? Am I gonna get 2? No. However, there's a Terminator. And he's after Sophie. Well, Sophie's probably going to die. But I'm going to take the Terminator out. Because screw you, Termy. And that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you MBT. This is how you should be doing it in PvP, and this is how you do it in PvE. You get in their face, you roll right into them, and you say, "Kill me, motherfucker." Your job is not necessarily to capture points. Everyone's job is to capture points, but your job is denial. You get into a position and you hold that objective. You dig your heels in and you say, "Come and dig me out." That's how you do it. That's how you manage to create massive amounts of chaos and do shitloads of damage. Now, I'm going to show you guys the in-game stats here. Here they are. So, my Leopard 2 AV got 1.157 million credits after expenses. I did 10,000 damage to the enemy. Apparently, some of my damage was to a friend. I'm sorry. 7 kills. And 178 base capture points because I just refused to give in. Got second place in a tier 7 match. Second place to an AFV, mind you, who captured a shitload and then did a lot more kills than me. Performance-wise, you will notice that I don't care what I was fighting. Leopard 2s, bring it on. Tier higher tanks, bring it on. Terminators, bring it on. You have to have the attitude when you're in an MBT of bring it the fuck on. Let them come at me, and I will be the wall upon which they break. So, 45 shots fired, 34 landed on target, 11 misses. 30 of the 34 penetrated. 1,074,000 credits after my expenses. Sorry. Wasn't quite as amazing as I thought it was. Wrong button, Fee. Wrong button. As I said, all those base capture and defense points, that's what you're there for. You were there to pull up onto a capture point, and whether you capture it or not is irrelevant to you. You were denying it to the enemy. And you were super aggressive. You drive up in their face. You drive past the objective point straight into almost into their respawn. And make them fight you on their respawn so that they have to sit there and fight you, and then they can start moving towards the objective while your allies are already reinforcing it. That's how you do it. Alright, guys? This is how it's done. And I'm a terrible MBT driver, just straight up. I'm horrible at this. The match will say otherwise, but in general, I'm one of the worst MBT drivers in existence. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like. If you did not, you can leave a dislike. If you want to have a conversation or ask questions or shit, you can do so in the comments below. If you'd like to see the previous boot camp, it's right there. We discuss AFVs. I'm a little salty in that one. Just a little bit salty. But I'm also sweet, and you should like sugar with your salt. And if you would like to support the channel, please, guys, really, this channel exists because of your support between Patreon and Stream Tips. So drop $1 on the Patreon, and that's also how you become a moderator for my live streams, is to be a patron for 2 months, and that shows me that you're going to be around for a while. In the meantime, from my house to yours, this has been Fiaura, and I'll see all of you guys later. Alright, who's still here? Who stuck around to the end? How's everybody doing? What's up? So, video schedule is going to become more regular again, and if you stuck around to the end, make sure that you give a wink. And, yeah, let me know in the comments if you really stuck around to the end. Like, if you really stuck around to the end, what finger am I pointing at you with? If you give the wink and you don't tell me which finger I'm pointing, you didn't do it right. Bye.